There's a real Game of Thrones unfolding in Africa. But because it's a bloody war led by Islamic terrorists, everyone on the left is conveniently wearing noise-canceling headphones. Remember the Christmas attack in Nigeria? Almost 200 people died, but how much did you hear about it? Nada. Because apparently it might offend the Islamists if the truth actually came out. This wasn't the first time either. In Sudan's Jihad in 1989, 2.5 million Christians were killed. And today, from Mozambique to Mali, where Islam and Christianity cross paths, we're seeing a repeat performance. In Darfur, the situation is even more bizarre. It's the Arab jihadists against the black Muslims, who are not being considered true Muslims because they didn't get the memo to properly assimilate into Arab Islamist culture. Why is this not a headline? Is it because the victims are indigenous black Africans? Or is the idea of jihad too spicy for the mainstream palate? Let me put this in terms you might better understand. These attacks in Africa are just like the Hamas raids in Israel, but without the press coverage. And where's the outrage when African children and women are raped, enslaved, and massacred? Or when boys are turned into child soldiers? If this isn't terrorism, what is? Here's a kicker for you. The US government is blaming climate change for religious wars in Africa. Yeah, you heard that right. It's like saying, oh no, it's not the terrorists, it's the sun. They've got this narrative about farmers and herders fighting over water, but let's call a spade a spade. It's a holy war, and it's tearing communities apart. So here's my call to the black and Jewish communities. We've got more in common than you think. We've both faced persecution, hatred, and genocide at the hands of the radical Islamists. It's time to unite, raise our voices, and demand attention for these atrocities. Let's not let geographical distance or cultural differences blind us to the horrors happening to our brothers and sisters in Africa at the hands of the radical Islamists. It's time to wake up, speak up, and act. Because if we don't, who will?